Thrilled to have arrived. Looking forward to my day.
We're in the very long Wonderwool queue and I've just met two ladies who are called
Jo and Nikki.
and they're going to tell me about what they're wearing today.
Oh, well, honestly, I made this so long ago that I can't remember what it's called, but it is a very popular pattern. It's a little bit short. I wish I'd made it a little bit longer. But I like it. It's good for the day because it's beautiful weather.
Perfect. And you're wearing?
I have my brioche cowl on, which is made from cotton, so it goes very long and stretchy, and it's all weathers, so it goes through spring and autumn, and it's very comfortable to wear. And I made the pattern up as I went along just because I could, and it was fun. Really good fun to make.
Enjoy your day, ladies.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hello, I'm with Gillian and Malcolm and their beautiful spaniel, Lottie. And Gillian, what are you hoping to find today?
Something so I can make a project for myself today.
Bought both of these with me because this one I bought 2 years ago, I think, and I really regret not buying a second skein. So I'm hoping that they've still got that colour. That's Knitting Shed. Their yarn is so soft, it's gorgeous. And this one is Bird Street, and I bought it to make a particular pattern that I think was actually on the Garthenor stand. And this was it was a Fair Isle. This was I think it was all in lace, and I wanted a second skein of lace to make the rest of it in a darker green, but I couldn't find anything last year that worked. So hopefully this year it's going to be the year.
Perfect. And you've remembered the name of your sweater?
The name of my sweater is a love note.
Well done, you. Have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Hello, Emma. My name's Maria. I'm the Knitting Shepherdess. I'd like to ask you, please, what are you wearing and what have you come to buy today?
I'm wearing a bit of Shetland Jameson's yarn, and I can't remember the design. I designed the sweater, but the pattern is from another artist that I used.
Perfect. Thank you.
And I'm wearing, I've had to check the pattern, it's a sunflower granny square cardigan that I found the pattern for on Etsy by Christine Bergfeld in like a organic cotton type thing.
Perfect. And you've come to buy today?
Oh, I would like to see what Jamie Crow has got on offer today, but I'm open for surprises.
Lovely. Thank you. Morning. Katie, hello. What are you wearing today and what have you come to buy?
I am wearing the Twigs by, is it
Junko.
yes,
Junko Okamoto.
yes, and it's in John Alban textiles, and I'm looking to buy lots of lovely yarn.
Well done. Thank you very much, ladies. Have an excellent day.
Thank you.
Oh, they must be lively sheep. They put a lid on to stop them jumping out.
So if we can just maybe, do you want to have most? This one, I think.
You choose me.
I want to come and see some.
Yes.
Good morning.
Just don't get a picture of me.
Beautiful colours. I'm admiring your very, very beautiful yarn. Look at that.
Hopefully you'll come back and buy some. Majority of it's got silk in it somewhere.
Hello, I'm Debbie from Dilution. This is the difference of different fibre bases. This one is merino and tencel. This is the same dye lot, but this is pure mulberry silk. This one, as you can see here, has a sheen, and this one's more shiny, so it's got a different effect to them. This one is plant-based, mixed with merino, and this one is pure mulberry silk.
Thank you very much.
Yes, my balance went back 4 or 5 years ago. I noticed in Scotland I was trying to take a picture with a big camera. As soon as that went
Did you draw those yourself? No, so this is my blend that I get done for me, where I would keep it with I design
I'm on the Gansey stand. Proper Gansey.
Sis. Hello. Hi. Ganseys are traditional garments knitted in the round, usually associated nowadays with fishermen. They are effing wonderful because you are a stone's throw away from life skills. Like if you are getting sweary, you need to put it down and muck out the rabbits. I don't sell patterns because you have to work it out yourself. It's great. History plus get on with it now, and you end up with a shit hot jumper. This one, incidentally, probably 100 years old. I love it.
Brilliant. Thank you very, very much. Have a good day.
I interviewed the most wonderful man on the stall. There's a picture of him holding his shawl. Sadly, I failed to press record. Many apologies to him. He was wonderful, and he helped me select a pattern from a book which I intend to knit up. Absolutely, this guy, tremendous.
Good morning, Nora. I'm admiring your sweater. What's it made of and when did you knit it?
I knit it about 6 years ago, and it's made of Litlopi wool, which is one of my favourites.
Mine too.
Can't remember the name of the pattern. Could be Ridari, but
Yep.
I'm not entirely sure. But I just love knitting with Litlopi.
Beautiful. And what have you come to shop for today?
Mainly fibre,
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
but who knows what else.
I'm suggesting to all the married ladies that their husbands do their Christmas shopping and birthday shopping here. And you go and have a coffee, she'll run round with your credit card and you can buy her something super.
I think that's a really good idea, and it's my birthday next month. So
Perfect.
thank you for saying that.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
very much.
Okay, I'm on the stand where last year I shoplifted. And I'm happy to say I found the owner who tells me it's not 4-ply, it's double knit.
DK.
And she's got lots of other lovely patterns. And I think I might actually take her recommendation and buy another one of her patterns and actually knit something and pay for it. Elise,
Yes.
tell me about your sweater.
It's done with Nora yarn, and it's the Lupu cardigan of Ravelry, and because I ran out of the main colour, I've got a little bit of West Yorkshire spinners on the sleeves to round it off.
Thank you. And what are you looking to buy today?
A few cardigan worth of yarn, I think.
Fabulous. Have a lovely day.
You don't wash right.
Hi, I'm Sammy.
Hello, Sammy. Tell me about what you're wearing today.
I'm wearing Stephen King's Room 237.
When did you knit it?
I crocheted it about a month ago.
Very recent. And what are you looking to buy today?
Everything.
Have a wonderful day. It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm on Moonlight yarns, and I've come across this beautiful yarn and a kit for £28, which includes the beads. The colours on this dye are absolutely divine. Absolutely beautiful, rich colours. Gosh, I could spend lots of money here today. Oh, hello, I'm with Helen Connington from Connington Knits, and I'm just going to ask her, what are you wearing today? Give us a twirl, Helen. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So,
I'm wearing my own design of, it's John Arvin Devonia, and I knitted it. It's the second one of these I've knitted, because the first one I left in a ferry port in Istanbul. So I re-knitted it but redesigned it at the same time and put the pleats in the back and improved the intarsia down the front.
It's beautiful. And what are you going to buy today? What's on your list?
I've bought some John Arvin Seafarer.
Yep.
And I'm buying some yarn to go at the moment, because I weave as well. Here's my hand-woven bag.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
Is that all right?
Hello, Lydia.
Hi.
Tell us about what you're wearing today.
So the hat is my own creation. So obviously it's a beautiful day, so I thought, why not more colour? And the dress is a modification on the Vinalis top by Hooked by Anna. And this is my reversible cardigan, is by Ones and Zeros by Crochet Highway. So this I tested, and this I tested as well.
Lovely. Yeah. And what are you shopping for today?
Yarn, and just to see, I like seeing everybody else's creations and like get ideas for new things to make, really.
Fantastic. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. It's my local yarn shop, Bumblebees. And what a lovely display. Lindsay doing a thing. Here we are at Nellie and Eve. The new Aran weight. Hello Sam, tell me a little bit about what you're wearing today.
Okay, so it's a Jameson Smith 4-ply collar pattern. I got the pattern from Great British Wool or Great British Yarns. I think they're based up in Scotland now. They used to be in Bath. I made it during lockdown. It was my lockdown project.
Very good. And what are you shopping for today?
Oh, I'm not really looking for anything specific, just having a bit of a wander around.
Lovely. Have a wonderful day and thank you for talking to me.
Oh, thank you.
Gorgeous bargain table. I've had 5 skeins of double knit. Absolutely beautiful for £20. Couldn't be happier. Chester Wool Company and blueface.com. Wonderful stand. Very knowledgeable people who helped me with my purchase. Jean, hello. Tell me about your sweater, what you're wearing today.
It's petite knit storm sweater, knitted in West Yorkshire Spinners, Blueface Leicester.
And what are you shopping for today?
I have bought wool to knit Shetland sweater.
Beautiful. Have a lovely day and thank you for talking to me. Hello, Wendy.
Hello.
Tell me about the sweater, what you've got on
It's
today.
my second attempt of making one, of knitting.
Yeah.
Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I couldn't do the neck or the arms, my friend did it.
Lovely. And what have you come shopping for today?
Anything. I got lots of lists of, because I'm a crocheter, so I've learned a lot since last year. So.
Well, that's interesting because we've just been talking to the gentleman from the Jane Crow crochet stand.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Tell me about what you're wearing today.
Well, it's an adapted kink dry. I've made it out of scraps of Bell, Lena, bit of...
By Rebecca Clow?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what have you come shopping for today? Have you bought anything already?
Oh, one or two.
What have you bought?
Oh, now this jumped into my arms. I couldn't help this one. It was like a little rabbit.
Oh yeah, where did you get that from?
Gorgeous yarns from the corner.
Beautiful. What would you do with it?
It's either going to be a shawl or perhaps a saucier tea.
Lovely. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Social media?
Yes. I know that.
Hello. So I'm here with Fleece to Feet, Lynn Mitchell, who is wearing, can you believe, the cardigan for which I have just bought the pattern. And she's going to tell me all about it.
It's called the Wednesday cardigan, and it's by a lady called Jackie Bogg from Hot Butter Yarns, and it was an absolute joy to knit. There were one or two issues, maybe with the sleeves being a little bit long, maybe not quite enough wool, but Jackie was very good. She posted me the wool directly, and it was a pleasure to knit with the steek to be done on the front. So it seems to work okay. It's not fell apart yet, let's put it that way. So yes, I was really pleased
Perfect.
to do it.
And what are you buying today?
Oh, what am I buying today? I've bought from Fernhill fibre, because I take the fibre all the way from the fleece I produce socks with it generally. So I've been to Fernhill fibre. I've got two lovely fleeces, one black and one white. So there could be some nice stuff coming off fairly soon.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
Thanks very much.
Beautiful cardi. How lovely. As we were standing chatting, another lady came with the exact cardigan.
Okay.
Hello Laura, my name's Maria. I'm just wondering, what are you wearing today?
I'm wearing a chicken head, which is called Chicken Ed.
Did you make it yourself?
I made it myself, and there are 10 of us wearing chicken hats in celebration of our friend's 60th birthday.
Excellent.
So happy birthday, Annette.
Happy birthday. And what are you buying today?
A bit of yarn, a little bit of braiding equipment, and a couple of scarf rings.
Brilliant. Have a lovely day, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Celia McQueely. I shopped here last year.
Hello, it's Saturday the 26th of April. I am back from Wonderful Wales. I'm all shopped out. I've had an amazing day. I've accosted people
As I was standing in the very, very long queue to get in, we were having our bags searched. It was very efficiently run, really great, couldn't fault it at all. But I'm chatting to a lady behind me who's got a stunning jumper on, chatting to somebody else who's got a stunning jumper on. And my whole day changed because instead of me doing a podcast, like so many others, just about the stands, I couldn't resist. I've done my podcast. I've structured it around not just amazing wool, but amazing knits that people had on. So I stopped random people whose outfits caught my eye and asked them what they were wearing, had they made it themselves, and what they were at the show for, what they were looking to buy. And every person to a fault was great fun. I had a fantastic time. I did suggest to a few men that they might like to give their wives their credit cards so that she could take care of Christmas and birthdays. And there weren't many takers for that, I can tell you. Anyway, here's what I've bought. I shall try and do it in order, but inevitably I'm going to get terribly muddled up because there was so much to see. I walked right round the show. There was 2 halls, but it was really difficult. The crowds were huge and there was so many things I wanted to buy. I don't think I bought 1/10 of what I'd have liked to have bought. Nearly everything I bought was reduced by 50%, but that's not strictly true. So I have got some bargains, but I've also got some stuff that I've paid for full price because I have a job for them. So to start at the beginning, my first brilliant stop was the Chester Wool Company, and I bought 5 matching skeins of what I think is double knit, undyed, traditional Aran skeins. My plan is to knit a traditional. They weigh 100 grams each, roughly 105. I'm hoping that I'll have 1,000 metres of yarn. The 5 skeins together cost me £20. So if I can get a sweater out of this for £20, I consider that an absolute bargain. It may be that I'll bottle out and I won't dare try for the full sweater and I'll just knit a vest or a waistcoat or something of that nature. Couldn't believe it. I was so thrilled. I should have bought 10 and then I would have had enough for a sweater. But the man on the stand was so helpful. There was lots of remnants there, any 5 for £20. But there was some that was 4-ply, some was obviously a mix. And that was the heaviest weight. And he only had those 5. So I took what there was. Perhaps I'll knit something for a child in it. But I've got in my mind a really fantastic Aran traditional sweater. That's what I'm hoping to knit. Next, I went to a corner stand. You possibly will see it on the video where I have the footage I've taken today. I didn't get his name, but he was the most amazingly knowledgeable wool trader. He came from somewhere like Yorkshire. I'm really sorry. I've seen that many people, I've forgotten. He was phenomenal. 4 cones for £20. Number 1 cone, I've just weighed it at 500 grams. It's 4-ply, it's British, I think it's British, might be Italian. Some were British, some were Italian. It's 4-ply. I think I have a job for this, and I'll come on to that later. But if I haven't, I'll make full use of it. And I also got 3 matching skeins of this purple, because I don't know if you remember, one of my jobs, these are 200 grams each. One of my jobs, this says it is 4-ply British wool, 500 metres, foxglove purple, woolly knits. They're all matching. I guessed 2,100. So I'll change that to 1,500 as it's got the decency to give me the measurement. So 3 of those. Now I had 19 skeins of Rowan wool and I wanted to find something to hold with it. I think we've just hit the jackpot there. That looks like it was made for each other. So I'm very, very pleased with that. That was my number 1 job done. And the 4 skeins cost me £20. So this sweater's going to come in at £15, plus the Rowan, which I already had in stash from a Vinted purchase. So I couldn't have been happier. So off I went then for a cup of coffee. And then where did I go? Stitch markers. Absolutely beautiful. These have got a number on them from 1 to 10. And these are just cute chickens, and they were £5 each. They don't count in my calculation of today's spending because they're not wool. And I'm only adding up the wool. So I then found my lady that I was determined to find, which was the lovely hot butter yarns for my last year's incident where I inadvertently shoplifted this pattern. I had no idea what the price was. I thought it might be £3.50. I was so pleased to find it. And when I did, I told her my story and she laughed like a drain and said, just keep it. And I was like, no, I have to pay you. And she said, well, are you actually going to knit it? And I went, no, because it's 4-ply. No, she said, it's double knit. Oh, double knit? Is it really? Yep, she said they're all double knit. So I paid. She gave me that one for free. Bless her, she insisted. But I paid for 1, 2 more. Now, these are not going to be counted in my shopping day budget because these are patterns and they don't get counted. I'm only counting yarn. So what a delightful lady she was. I looked at her samples. I was literally, I couldn't pick between them. And I thought, I'm going to buy both patterns. She was so good about giving me the Wednesday pattern. The Wednesday pattern is about to feature a little bit more again in this podcast because a very unusual event happened to me and I laughed. It was so funny. So having bought this, I thought, well, I actually now need some double knit weight wool. And obviously I've got these cones and I can hold them double. So that's 2 of my colours, the green and the purple. But as I did, I wandered around the show, as you do, and I came across a chap who was obviously selling off a lot of stuff. And he was selling off 4 for £10. They were mixed sizes. Have I got the right one? Yep, they were all mixed sizes and they were all double knit. And this tremendously lovely lady, who I'd never got her name, she did tell me it, but I was in such a state of purchase stress. She put all these beautiful colours together for me. And effectively, she has done all the heavy lifting for me for the hot butter yarn things. And I'm absolutely overjoyed. That lot cost me 4 for a tenner, and there's 12 there. So these cost me £30. And that's going to be the Wednesday cardigan, or more likely, knowing me, the Sibylla or the Judith Summer Garden. There might even be enough to knit too. I was absolutely thrilled to bits because even if I haven't got enough yarn completely, there is going to be enough for me to fudge it, and that's going to be fine because there's only me going to see it, and it, you know, it doesn't have to be a work of art for me. I just want the fun of the knit. On the same stand, 2 double knits. So there's 100 grams each, and they were 2 for £10. So I gave the chappies £40, and these might go into that sweater, but I think I have another job for them. And I'll come back to that when I tell you about the book I bought. My first purchase of the day was the Stephen West Painting Shawls book. And I would really love to have a go at his, I think it's called Bricks. I met this divine man on the, there you go, that, but in a shawl. I met this absolutely divine man at the stall wearing the painted brick shawl, and he was completely lovely. And he was telling me how he's knit all these various things, and as long as you get your dark colour, which I've now got, I've got some beautiful orange double knit and some green double knit, but I might just do it with the navy as the brick outline and then the orange and white inside and see how that goes. Because the beauty of that is I won't have to keep changing all the time the inside of the bricks if I do it as just a 2-colour thing. So that's the job for that. Where did I go next? I've been everywhere. Yes, I hit the Let Loppy stand. Now, I have got a lot of sweater quantities of brown and sweater quantities of 0051 weight Let Loppy. I like knitting the blueberry sweater, but I've run out of the 2 contrasting colours. So on the brown, I've now got 2 contrasting colours, 3 or 4 of each of them. And I've also got 2 contrasting colours of the, whatever they're called, 1412 and 1705, which I thought would be lovely against the white. And I've also got the blue, oops, the blue. Same again for the blue. So I've now got 17 balls, enough to do mother, daughter, possibly 3 full sets of matching sweaters. Inlet loppy, hand wash wool, didn't get the memo again about acrylic. But that lot cost £74. And with the wool I've got, I've probably got enough there for 6 or 7 sweaters. So I don't begrudge paying that. I could have bought it cheaper. I could have bought it £2 a skein cheaper, which would have been £34 cheaper if I'd have bought it off hobby. But actually, it was worth the extra because she put the colours together. It was good light. I wasn't guessing. And I have a job for every single one of those balls. And I know I've got the main colour. I just needed the contrasting ones. And I've got the patterns and I've got a plan. So I feel like excellent. I then decided I'd probably finished and done enough. And then I realised I'd missed one of the hauls. So in I wandered. And Sealy McQueely, last year I bought 2 balls of the pink reflective wool, which is called Helium, and 1 ball of the Lapis blue reflective wool, which I've nearly finished. I've knit into socks. And she had matching floof. Now, this matching floof was not reduced. It was £20 a skein. But it turns my Sealy McQueely reflective wool into a project quantity for a sweater. So I stood there and I walked away and I went back and I walked away and I went back. And I thought, £40 really to make a little girl's sweater? Really? It is 2 300 metres, 74% baby Suri alpaca, 26% silk, 50 grams, £20 for each 50 grams. And you know what? I thought, I'm here. I have a job for it. I'm going to pay for it. I'll get lots of pleasure out of knitting it. And if the mother boil washes it, I've enjoyed knitting it. End of. Move on with your life. So that's what I will do. The people were delightful. And I decided it was time to go home. So I manoeuvred my way towards the door and was caught by Lace Knitting, the Manor, Ilminster, Taunton sign. What harm can there be, I thought? What harm can there be in just having a little look at some beautiful yarn as I go home? So this was reduced from £17 a skein down to £10. And it's 100 grams, 300 metres, 10% cashmere, 80% wool, 10% silk, 4mm double knit weight. Doesn't this say to you, Aran sweater? It does, doesn't it? So I probably only need maybe 6, but he had 7 of this dye lot. So I would cry if I paid yarn chicken on something that I'm going to knit with this that's going to be a real big, serious long-term project. Massive project, this one. So I bought the 7th. So I've paid £70 for that. So you're wondering to yourself, although the mathematicians amongst you have probably already worked it out, how much has Maria spent? Well, rather pleased to say it comes in at under £300. By a pound. £299. My phone is telling me Apple Cash isn't available here. Yeah, fair enough. So I spent £299. And for that, I've bought 35 skeins. Yep, 35 skeins. No, I haven't added the skeins up. I've just added the money up. I'll have to come back to you and add the money up. I'll add the skeins up and I'll add the grams and the meterage. And I'll do a little bit at the end telling you what this has done to my stash on the year to date. Because obviously this is April. I know what I've knit out in April. I bought some from Vinted. I've now done the Wonder Wool. So I'll end this here and I'll do another little segment just to say what my end of month figures will be. But what I would say is I'm going to put this up tonight if I can get this to load tonight. Get yourselves to Wonder Wool Wales on Sunday. Absolutely fabulous day. Wonderful caterers, wonderful atmosphere, great stall holders, everything you could want. Floof, Aran, double knitting, cheap, expensive. I didn't have a go at spinning. I saw Amora, I saw Lynn from Callan Yarns. I didn't see Angie from Yarn and Yarns. She must have been hiding from me. I saw Nellie and Eve. I saw my local Bumblebee shop. I saw some fantastically knowledgeable wool people. Everybody was smiling. It was just a joyful, joyful day. And I think exactly what we need after a very long, wet winter. I have got a huge number of projects. I think probably 15 sweaters in front of me, either from bits I've bought to add to bits I've got, or whole sweater quantities. And I'm just itching to get going knitting. I'm in the middle of a test knit for Elizabeth Smith for the Tide Line sweater, and as soon as that's off my needles, I don't know where I'm going to start. It's just so exciting. So I was offered lots of people some fleeces. They can have my fleeces for free. We've got 1,000 fleeces going to be coming off my sheep. They're Texel Cross mules. We'll get paid maybe 45 pence a fleece by the British Wool Board. If anyone wants one, email me your name and address. It will be not washed, not carded. It will come straight off the sheep, and you're welcome to a fleece. But you don't leave it in a plastic bag. It will be Fausty. It needs dealing with straight away. But yeah, there you are. So wonderful day, and I'll do my sums and then do a little bit at the end. Thank you for watching this far. I've done the maths. It's pretty shocking. Didn't take long to do. So my Wonderwool haul takes me to the end of April. Total grams, 32,776 in stash. My meterage is 101,242 metres. And I have got 523 skeins. Now, most of those skeins are 100 grams or 50 grams. So if, like many people, they reduce them all down to the 25 gram weight to get uniformity, I'd probably be on about 2,000 skeins. So we'll just leave ours as they are. Even the cones, I've counted each cone as one individual skein because it's just one item and it's just how I do it. So that's my start for the 1st of May, 32,776 grams and 523 skeins, over 100,000 metres of wool to knit. I am going to be busy, busy, busy. Hopefully, this is my birthday and Christmas taken care of. My annual spend, I was on £144. I am now on £443 is my year-to-date spend on wool. And actually, given the amount of pleasure I get out of it and the fact I knit every day for hours every day, to be honest, I'm just not that bothered about it. It's the equivalent probably of a weekend away for most people in a spa. So yeah, I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with my shopping. I'm so glad that I haven't come back and thought, I wish I'd not bought that, or even worse, I wish I had bought something which I then left. And I didn't. I actually considered my purchases. The helium floof was by far and away the most extravagant. £40 for that. It's a serious amount of money. But I have a little project in mind for it. So let's see if I ever get round to making the project before the said child is too big and not interested in wearing it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching to the end. I hope you've enjoyed the shots of the amazing, amazing knitters that I met today. And I hope I can get it all uploaded. My software for doing videos is very, very clunky. I've had problems in the past, so I'm going to fingers crossed that this works for me today. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.